Hello friends. The Ocean of Knowledge channel presents the topic, Overcoming Anger, Fear and Worry. Professor Narayan Behera is the content creator. More information. Healing anger. Anger is said to be a person's greatest enemy. Angry thoughts to an enemy first hurts the owner of anger. It is like the case of a hot charcoal in a person's hand. They are trying to throw the charcoal to the enemy to hurt them seriously. But by holding the hot charcoal in one's hand, first the palm gets damaged before the enemy could be punished. Furthermore, angry thought vibrations can travel thousands of miles to the enemy and affect them adversely. In the reverse process, the enemy's angry thoughts also affect the first person who harbored anger. In this way, both suffer by mutual hatred without any end in sight. The anger can be healed by asking the question to whom the anger has appeared. The answer will come as me. Then the question, who am I, will separate you from the mind that has angry thoughts. In this way you will remember your true nature as a soul. The soul is always peaceful while the mind is in anger. And you are not the mind. By practicing this method several times, you will be free from anger and attain peace. Also, anger can be used to your advantage in experiencing the divine presence now. As your mind gets trapped in the octopus grip of anger, come to the awareness that you are missing the holy divine presence now. As a result, a distance will be generated between your mind and the real you as spirit. Anger will be eradicated by this method, and as a bonus, you will experience the divine joy. When anger comes to the mind, think of the opposite thoughts of love. Recollection of loving incidents is the proper use of memory. As you think of good memory and dwell longer there, the angry thoughts will die out. Remember that the basic attraction that holds the universe is love. Anger is a destructive force. No one benefits by anger. It has no good value. It is known by medical experts that negative energy of anger, when accumulated over a course of period, it is manifested as imbalances in the body. They finally create cancer, blood pressure, diabetes, heart attack and stroke, among other multitude of problems. An angry person behaves like a wild beast under the influence of intense anger. Angry thoughts should never be allowed to take over the psyche of a person. Ashtavakra says that you alone as infinite spirit engulfs the whole universe. You alone are. All beings are a part of you. It means it is foolish to get angry with a part of yourself. It is like fighting with one of your legs and cutting it off from your body out of anger. Eventually, you are ruined by such actions. The important lesson is that you must have compassion for all that breathes. Anger can be fully controlled by invoking the spiritual principle that one spirit upholds the entire creation. All beings are part and parcel of one single whole. Affirmation. You are divine and you can't get angry. Your anger first hurts you. Use anger to experience the divine presence now. The whole cosmos is one interconnected unit. You are connected to everything else at a spiritual level. Practice. As soon as anger comes, separate yourself from your angry thoughts. See the thoughts outside you. The angry thoughts will die without any fuel. Also, remind yourself by becoming angry, you are being damaged. Angry thoughts must remind you the necessity of pure love to all. Overcoming fear. Fear is the worst enemy of a person after anger. Fear can come from the following sources: the external disasters such as earthquake, storm, flood, physical harm by an enemy, and financial collapse in a stock market pose severe problems to handle. The internal fear can happen due to real or imagined diseases such as cancer, heart attack, stroke, dementia, muscle degeneration, among others. Other than these, the fear of death constantly creates panic in all creatures. You have to accept the ways of nature as it is because you can't alter it. Furthermore, fear raises the negative energy of the body due to inharmonious vibrations. It eventually disrupts the normal functioning of the body. Sudden fear can cause heart failure. The fear arises from the imagined perception of danger for any confrontation with or avoiding the threat. The extreme cases of fear can lead to a freeze response. Many physiological changes in the body are associated with fear. Fear can create a fight or flight response in the brain. Fear is related to emotional anxiety. A coping mechanism for fear can show as rapid breathing rate, muscle tension, increased heart rate among others. Irrational fear of hell is also quite common among many people. The greatest fear is the annihilation of personality at death. But death is a transition. It is an opening to a new dimension of life. The mind survives death when a person is enclosed in an astral body. Life has no end. It undergoes endless transformations. As life before death is dreamlike, so also another dreamlike environment is encountered after death. Death should be rejoiced, not feared. Ego gets diminished due to fear. Fear feeds the suffering body of an individual. The sum total of pain in a person is called suffering body. The body and the mind experiences fear due to limitations. But your spirit, the real you, don't experience fear. It is fully detached from the vagaries of the world. Shift your attention from the mind to your higher self. Don't swerve from it at all. Ashtavakra says that you alone are. Everything has emanated from you because you are the one infinite self. Whom should you fear? See, your body and the world are undergoing transformations all the time. That is the nature of creation. You must accept this fact and live in peace. At the heart of all changeability, you are the unchanging source. As you remember this fact, fear will disappear without a trace. Affirmation. You are all at the deepest spiritual level. Change is a part of nature, but your spiritual core remains unchanged. Death is an opening to a new life. Fear can create severe damage to your health. Practice. Get anchored to your spirit nature now. Accept the changes in your body and the external environment by surrender because you can't alter them. Eliminating worry. Worry over the unhappy past due to mistakes done is a preoccupation of most beings. Similarly, worry over the future non-occurrence of certain wishes disturbs the present peace. A disturbed mind wastes time in worry over the past and the future. Actually, there is always the present moment. The future will happen at the present moment. Negative thoughts, emotions, and actions in repetitive ways generate worry. Worry is the product of feverish imagination about anticipated failure in future. It is due to attachment to the past or to the anticipated future. It persists until the mind is completely detached from everything. Excessive worry is a primary diagnostic feature of anxiety disorder. A mild amount of worrying has positive effects. It prompts to take precautions in many situations, such as buying insurance for future problem or avoiding binge drinking. Chronically worried individuals generally lack confidence in their problem-solving ability in daily life. They are generally pessimistic about the outcome of efforts. Seriously anxious people experience restlessness, difficulty in concentrating, irritability, and sleep disturbance. Constant negative thinking and expecting the worst can take a toll on your emotional and physical health. If you're plagued by exaggerated worry, you must turn off anxious thoughts. Chronic worrying can be broken by willpower. You can train your mind to stay calm. You can look at life from a more balanced perspective. Sometimes the past decisions would have been erroneous, resulting in financial loss, damage to the health, or injury to the psychology. But you must know the truth that they are mostly determined by your prarabdha karma from the past lives. They are bound to happen at that time. It is your duty to learn lessons and move on with life for better goals with determination. Worry can be a problem due to excessive attachment to the body of 5 elements. But you are infinite spirit. You are perfect and free here and now. This spiritual wisdom can kill the worrisome outlook in a trice. If you are anchored in your divine personality now, your future will change for the better irrespective of the past failures. Ask to whom the worried thoughts come. Then shift your attention to your true I. In this way, you will use worry to your advantage and abide in your inner perfection. Affirmation. Worry is due to wrong decisions taken in the past under the influence of prarabdha karma. Excessive worry results in psychological and physical health problems. Worry can be eliminated with positive thinking. Practice. Think you are already perfect as a divine personality. When worrisome thoughts overpower you, ask to whom these negative thoughts come. Then you will abide immediately in your true self. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and share with others.